What's going on, guys? STG. Thought I'd do a video and show you what I've been picking up recently. So last week I went to Burgundy and I was in the mood to buy some gold. So I went in, asked the gentleman, actually one guy, I said I was looking for some fractional gold, 1/10 to 1/4 ounce. He told another guy came out, showed me a few American gold coins. I wasn't interested. And as I was walking out, the guy I usually deal with comes out. He's like, "Hey, what are you looking for?" I said, "I'm looking for some gold, 10th to a quarter." He's like, "I got some." Pulls out the big tray of gold. He got tubes in it. He got proof coins. He got all sorts of gold. And he knows me. I come in every couple weeks. I buy some gold. I buy silver sometimes. And he shows me a couple coins, a 20 franc coin that was old, and he showed me a 20 lira coin. I don't know where these 20 lira coins seem to be coming on the market. I've been seeing a lot of them recently. So he's like, "Yeah, I could do like 390 on it," which is probably like $10 over spot at the time. And I'm like, I wanted another coin. He pulled out a tube, dumped some sovereigns and a couple of French coins. So guys, I said to him, "I want the French coin." He's like, "It's gonna be more, it's gonna be 410. I said, "I don't care, I want it." He had two of them, and I got the one in better condition. So check it out, guys. The 20 franc French rooster NC stacker, one of your favorites. Look at that beautiful design. Love it. One of my top 5 favorite coins. 21 millimeters in diameter. 0.1867 troy ounce of gold. 90% gold. And I'd say it's low BU. If I had to give a grade, I'd probably say it's about a 60, 61-ish. Beautiful coin, guys. Love it. So I got that. And then he showed me these two little coins. I've actually seen them in the display for a very long time. He can't get rid of them. They were priced, and the price that they were at just happened to be what spot was at. I said, "If you could give it to me for spot, I'll take it." Looked up the price, and sure enough, they were the same. So check it out, guys. I got these British Virgin Isle coins. Very low mintage on these. They only made a few thousand of each one of them. Maybe not even that many. I think one of them is less than 2,000 even. So very low mintage coins. I think I paid around $88 for that one, maybe $48 for that, somewhere around there. Awesome. I was able to get gold at spot. That's what it's all about, guys. Stacking that gold, trying to get the cheapest gold possible. And I picked up a lot of really cheap gold, guys, that I'm going to show you. So over the last couple days, I went to the coin show. I'm going to tell you about the coin show a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what I picked up. So I went for a couple hours yesterday on Friday during my lunch break. I took an extended lunch break. And guys, it was quick and painless. I pre-registered, got my ID within 10 minutes. Went around there. They had beefed up security from last year because they had about $500,000 in coins stolen. So there's definitely an increased security presence. You had to submit a picture of yourself before you entered the show this time. So they did take some additional security measures to prevent that from happening again. So I go up there, and there's all sorts of people there. The first guy I go to, there's actually 2 rooms, and then there's like a lobby area where there's a few other dealers. So I went to one guy and I started talking with him a little bit. He had a graded 20 peso coin, and he wanted way too much. I told him I could get it for a lot cheaper, and he was moaning and complaining. He said, "Oh, it cost me $3,000 for this to be here. I gotta sell $30,000 worth of merchandise, blah blah blah. I said, "Oh, where are you from?" He's like, "Oh, I'm here. I'm local. I'm from New York." I said, "Well, then you don't really have any additional cost. I mean, 95% of the people here are out of town, so they got to pay for hotels for 3 days. They got to pay for food. They got to pay for transportation. So their expenses are a lot more than your expenses because you're local, and yet you're complaining." I'm like, this guy, I don't want to deal with this guy. So I went around, and there was one guy, he was from Wisconsin, and there were tons of people over at his showcases. I saw he had gold there, and I said, I'm going to come back later. Went around, hit up all these dealers, saw some Mexican coins. As it was last year, again, probably, I'd say maybe around 40 to 50% were ancient coins. I think this year they actually had a little more newer coins, and when I say newer, I'm talking 1700s, 1600s, as opposed to ancient coins. So they did have some new, quote unquote, newer coins there. They had a few more dealers that had a little bit more modern, like 1900s coins. So I was happy to see that. The dealers overall seemed a little friendlier to me. I wasn't really dressed up. It was casual Friday, so I was kind of dressed down a little bit. I did dress up a little bit, but not really too much. So maybe that kind of helped a little bit in their perception. That that was it was a good day. I had pretty good experiences with dealers. A lot better than last year. It seemed like there were mostly still, how to put this lightly, elderly gentlemen there, the majority of the demographics. But there were some more younger people there. It was good to see there were a couple kids there both days, and people my age and younger. So I was really happy to see that there were some younger people there this time, as opposed to last time, where I honestly think I was one of the youngest, if not the youngest person there when I went. So yeah, that was overall, I'd say it wasn't a bad experience. So let me show you what I got, guys. The first thing yesterday, I went over to a guy. Actually, I went over to a place, and I had purchased from them last year. So guys, let me show you what I picked up from them. If I could actually find everything I got from them. There's a few things, and I'll start out with this beautiful Australian 50-cent piece. Check it out. You guys know I love my 1966 Aussie 50-cent silver coin. Beautiful design. Next, I purchased the, purchased the 1927 one florin. The Opera House, I believe they made only 2 million of these. 1 year issue. And that's who I purchased it from. Beautiful coin. Actually had one in about the same condition to me. I don't know. And it was like marked 75, I think. So I was like, yeah, let me get the cheaper one. And they actually had 25, well, they said 25% off. It was more like 20% off a lot of these. So really nice design. 2 million minted. I think this is around 28.5 millimeters, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful coin. Next, I purchased the 1910 Australian 3 pence. Yes, I paid up for this one. I actually got another one that is in not so good condition. So I got that for about 37, 38 bucks with the discount. And then guys, today I purchased this 1960 Australia 1 shilling. Beautiful coin. Get that cartwheel effect on that coin, guys. I'm guessing this is probably about 63. Maybe that's what they wrote there, 63. I don't know. If I had to grade it, I'd probably say it's about a 63 as well. And I went over to another dealer. I had to wait. There were only 3 chairs. I grabbed some coins. The guy just pulled the coins out of my hand practically. He's like, you gotta wait your turn. I said, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean to offend him. And it's a weird guy, strange guy. He's like, I'm gonna give you a discount, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. I waited about 15-20 minutes for a seat, sat down, and I picked out a few Aussie coins. So I got this 1943 Aussie penny. Check it out. Paid $7 for that. I thought it was a really nice coin. Love those Aussie pennies. They're huge coins, low denomination. And guys, this was the other 1910 3 pence that I got. You can clearly see the condition difference of these coins. And yeah, it's definitely, I paid a lot more for this. I paid at least $30 more for this, but you could definitely notice a vastly improved condition. So was it worth it? To me, yeah, it was worth it because I wanted one in nice condition. So I got 2 of them from 1910. I'm probably going to be sending some of these to my mates in Australia. And I got one last coin. I got the wheat 3 pence, 1943. Beautiful. They say XF to AU condition. So XF to BU condition. So I'm guessing it's at least an AU, maybe BU. So $3 wasn't bad. Then guys, on my first day, let me show you the gold I got. I want to show you, well, we'll go in order of, let me just show you what I got. So the guy that I told you about who was busy, I came back to him, and he was a really nice guy. He had a lot more modern stuff than probably anyone there. He had stuff from 80s onward, or, you know, he had other stuff from earlier on. All different types of stuff, but he had a lot more modern bullion that I think appealed to a lot younger crowd. You saw a lot younger people buy him. So I saw he had gold. I went back and he had 20 pesos Mexican gold coins. I asked how much. He said 3% over spot, guys, which is amazing. He had 4 of them, took them out. One of them was a 1918, but part of it looked like a chunk of gold was taken out, unfortunately. The other 3 were 1959 restrikes, which are really nice, and I could probably make a little money reselling them, but honestly, I didn't want them. And I saw one other gold coin that caught my eye, guys, and check it out. I got the 5 pesos, or 5 pesos, from Cuba, 1915, guys. Beautiful coin. So around this time, Cuba actually had discovered some gold, and they wanted to commemorate it by making coins. So they actually took the gold that they discovered and brought it to the Philadelphia Mint. So guys, these are actually American-made Cuban coins. Go figure. 1915, you got to remember, this was way before Castro, and Cuba had a really good relationship with the U.S. back then. I mean, they basically helped them become independent from Spain, so, you know, they had a really very good relationship. So this is as you can see, almost a 1/4 ounce gold coin. It does have, I believe, a scratch on the coin itself, unfortunately, but I did only pay about $30 over spot for the coin. I do have the 1916. They only made it for 2 years, so I have both the 15 and the 16 now, so that's cool. This, I believe, is 22.2 millimeters in diameter, I want to say. Somewhere around there, maybe 20, no, this is 21.6, I believe. I think that's right. I'm not 100% sure. Beautiful gold coin, good price. And then today I went back and he had some Helvetias. So guys, check it out. I got another 1927 Helvetia. Beautiful coin. This also has a couple scratches. I think some of these had some scratches. I'm hoping it's just on the flips, but I don't think so. I think they're on the coins themselves. So I asked him how much. Is this also 3% over spot? He's like, no. And he's like, this is $10 over spot. I'm like, $10 over spot, sold. So a little less than 3% over spot, guys. Very, very good price. I honestly probably should have gotten more of them. But, you know, they had the 35s. I didn't even look at the 35s. I probably should have to see if any one of them was in good condition. So this was only $10 over spot, which is amazing for gold. Love these Helvetias. 0.1867 troy ounce of gold, 21 millimeter diameter, 90% gold. Ran these, I believe, from, 1907 until 1949, I want to say, somewhere around there. So, really nice coin. And guys, yesterday I got the piece de resistance. The guy I bought both those gold coins from, he had this coin in his display, guys. Check it out. The Perth Mint Centenary Sovereign Proof coin, guys. Proof bimetallic sovereign, guys. Check it out. From 1999. Look at that beautiful display, guys. This reminds me of one of those old school wooden yo-yos, you know. This is Aka, mate. This is from where you are. Look at that. And let me open it up, guys, and show you. Boom. Look at that. I don't know if Sovereign Source has one of these sovereigns, guys. Check it out. Beautiful. Perth Mint 100-year anniversary. Comes in this beautiful display case. We got the NYINC Broadly portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Just a beautiful sovereign. Beautiful display of craftsmanship. Something that they don't have anymore. And guys, check it out. I got the COA here. I wanted to show you this last. Beautiful. You guys can read through it here. I went through a little quick. You guys can pause it if you want to read it. And that's pretty much it. I went also, guys, one last thing. I did submit some coins to NGC. I just signed up for NGC. They give you a $150 credit, I believe, with a voucher. First thing I did this morning was go to their table. Very nice people I dealt with, guys. I can't say enough good things about NGC. I am glad that I signed up with them. They were very helpful. So I basically submitted 4 different types of coins. I submitted modern American, what they called vintage American. I submitted foreign, and I even submitted an ancient coin, guys. So in total, I submitted 16 coins, I believe. The ancient is going to take a little longer to return. They got to do a little more research on that one. But the other ones should be back within a reasonable amount of time. So I can't wait to show you which coins I submitted and what they are going to grade at. That's all for now, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. And thank you to all those people who have stood till the very end. Please like, subscribe, and as always, stack that gold.